We're back. This is Arielle.
This is Stanley.
And let's go back to the story. Now, tell me about what happened after that.
Well, what happened after that is we met some months later for the first time, and actually it was I who decided to fly to California to meet this ravishing woman in a beautiful way. And upon my landing in Oakland, California, she actually came to the airport to meet with me because she was enthusiastic about how I was in person because of my mannerisms over the phone. And upon her seeing me, first she was so shy. Mm-hmm. And it seemed as if though she had this instilled phobia about approaching me. And once I saw her, I walked over to her. You know, I was always myself. Well, hello, beautiful. How are you? You look so adorable. Can I have a hug? And she hugged me. And you can feel, you know how when somebody is excited from nervous jitters? When she hugged me, let me just illustrate, when she hugged me, she was shaking. And I said, calm down, calm down. And I kissed her on the side of her face, and she relaxed. And folks, let me just tell you, when it's something that's genuine and profound and real, you can feel and sense the compassion in it.
Very, very good. Once again, guys, when they first met, as we tried to share with you guys their story, Marianne doesn't have a paper. She's actually here already as, we call it TNT. So that means tago ng tago.
Okay.
So we call it TNT. So now how do you feel when you met him at the airport?
Oh my God. It's really nervous. Actually, I hide first. I plan to came there early to his flight so that at least I have time. So he was already there getting her stuff on the conveyor, and then I was just looking at him.
So you're planning to hide, but why did you decide to see him?
No, I mean, I just want to, to look him first because that's the first time,
You want to make sure he's not ugly?
But before that time, we had already the Skype, FaceTime, so
okay.
I know
So you expect that he's a good-looking man.
Oh yes, always, always.
So what's your intention meeting him? Is that like you have feelings? Because when I talked to you yesterday, that upon seeing each other Skype and then website and then texting and talking, there's already a chemistry between you and him.
Yes, as I told him before, even we met in Auckland Airport. That was May, but in February, before that day come, already what inside of me, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So okay, there's actually love to this situation. So once again, it's not just because you don't have a paper, you cannot find love in this earth, So now we're going to talk about, we're just going to cut off a little bit their story because I want to share with you guys what happened to their interview. They've been married now for a year or so, right? Because they met 2014, so they got married. So they're a year anniversary now. So let's talk about what happened to their interview. Tell me, you guys together first when you went to the interview and this American guy interview, what's the first question?
Yes, actually it was last Tuesday, 10 o'clock in the morning. So we're really prepared. We don't really feel nervous. So on the first interview, we're together. But it's all about our personal information, our name, where we live and everything like that. And we have a joint account. We even show our, bank
What's
statement.
the first question of the interviewer? The immigration. What's the first interview? Because I want the people to know out there what's the interview like when they first, get into the immigration office here in Las Vegas.
Yes.
What's the question?
Yes, of course. first we have to sign up and you have to have from to say
Yes,
everything
sure.
to truth.
And yeah.
Yes, and then he asked first my husband about his name, where we live, and everything, what personal information about his parents. And then he asked me also, and how many times I went here in the U.S. I have to tell everything because I know this on the computer, because I was here before already since 2007 and 1997, way back years. But I did not stay here like tago ng tago.
TNT. We call it TNT.
In Tagalog way. So I came here 2009, so I stay here illegal. So and then I met him 2014. So after that, going the interview, so we were talking about the immigration. So after he got all our information together, so the American guy, he went it stay outside. So he want me to be stay only to the room.
No, wait. You're together. The question, of course, they ask you where is he from, where
Yeah, that's together.
Those things.
We're together.
But when you okay, so you separate. What's the question to you?
Oh, okay. Now we're separate. Okay, I'm the first one who did the interview. So where's our first date? And how many rooms in our house where we live? And the American guy, he even asked, do you have a bathroom in your room? And then of course I tell them yes. So in your shower room, is that a shower curtain or with the glass? So I told him the shower curtain. What color? Oh my God, even the color. I been I know. And then do you have what do you call it, the put our dirty clothes, what color it is?
Basket,
Yes.
dirty basket.
Oh, there I got a mistake there because of my nervousness. I said it's a brown, but it's a so. And then is your husband taking a prescription medicine? I got it right there because I usually monitor his medication. And then is your husband having a connection with your kids there in the Philippines? I told her yes also, because he really get connecting with my kids there through Messenger. And yeah, and the
Did
only
he ask also the underwear, what you eat?
no, I expect that one because that's the one thing that they told us, if what you gonna wear during at night, your bedtime like that.
Luckily, they didn't ask how many times you have sex at night.
Oh, probably we expect that one also, but they did not ask. We're ready also for that one. and sometimes they asking what the color of your undies of your husband, and we know already our answer. We just tell them we don't wear anything, so that at least we'll have the same thing that
They did ask that.
they did ask.
they
They did not
ask?
ask us,
They didn't
but they
ask.
usually ask that one to other couples.
So they have also you meet some couple also, the question is different. So meaning they just try to get you, that maybe you're just needing a green card or paper because you're TNT.
Yes, They just want to make sure, that we are really living together. That's why even the silly things question like, the color of the shower curtain. Just imagine.
So how many minutes is your interview by yourself alone?
Oh, it's like probably 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yes, because it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm just really because while he's talking to me, I'm just so worried about himself already because I know him. He doesn't have a good memory.
I know. Yesterday, he doesn't answer me, and then suddenly last night after he eats, he just blew up. I said, "Why now?" I said, "I had my memory is back." But anyway, we'll come back and you will go back to you. And what? How about you when your time to become interviewed by yourself?
Well, thank you, Arielle, for asking me that question. When it was my turn to be asked questions, I'm saying to myself, oh, man, can I just pass? Because my memory isn't so great. However, some things when he asked, like my wife, he asked what color was the shower curtain. Of course, it's brown, and the bassinet, she said it was black, but I knew it was tan brown. But who memorized that type of stuff? You buy it, you put it in the house, you forget about it, right? And then, okay, well, do you have curtains or glass that you actually go into your shower with? Of course, curtain. But what was baffling to me the most was, instead of him asking my wife and I about the commitment and the loyalty and the love that we have for each other, it was more a test to see if in fact we can be caught in a lie. And I was sort of appalled, to be honest with you, because my wife, she put together this photo album, and it was immaculately put together. So why not ask us about the
They
love?
don't care about your
And
love. They care
don't.
about if you are just faking them.
That's
you know,
right.
they want to make sure this woman is not lying to them, that they, she's not using you just for her to stay here.
That's right.
So what was the question that you said you almost failed, that you are so nervous that you guys are not gonna pass?
Well, he asked
We'll be
me.
right back. We ran out of time. Sorry.
What was that question? Can I remember?